There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Marco Estrada is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good, he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is a straight changeup, and if he has the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Grossman has it in his tracks. 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here's Mookie Betts. In the series, he's 4 for 15 and looking to improve on that here. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Just underway here in Oakland. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
2-1.
Fouled away. So a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one to Franklin Barreto.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
1-1 the count now. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Betts. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
have to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 2 for 8. Piscotti on third with 2 out. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The payoff pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys will just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Count is 1-2 now. On and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air to straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he spoils another one off to the right here, and will do it again. Still 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hopped up. Chapman has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Vasquez leads off second with one gone in the inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Change up low. 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in, Chris Herman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Grossman going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Grossman. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Grossman. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Now the pitch. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. And he lays off there, 1-0. Piscotty on third, Davis on second, Olson on at first with nobody out. This pitch is popped up. Pierce over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Profar, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now that's popped up. Herman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2 fouled away. Laureano stands at second with no outs. Two pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding in for Oakland, Robbie Grossman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Erasmo Ramirez is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Again, another foul ball. Pause and the 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Barreto at third. Grossman over at second. Davis at first. 1 gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. In the air, down the line in left. Grossman shading to his right, 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Skied into very shallow right. In comes Piscotty, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Fastball well outside. Hopped up. Chapman on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here's the utility man Chris Herman to bat now. First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Grossman. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Liam Hendricks enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Benintendi, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. From the stretch to short. Barrett's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Workman will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reasons for walking him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Davis playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now batting, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and two.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Bradley is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And it's fouled away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw on to first to be in time to take care of him, and the A's bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series, as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The A's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marco Estrada earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Rick Porcello was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Blake Trinan wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.